Bulldogs. I hope y'all have had a good weekend. I am going to be reading another story, and it is called ABC Rhymes. It is by Carl Memling, and it is published by Western Publishing Company, the Golden Press. A. I'd like to be an acrobat, an acrobat, an acrobat. I'd leap and vault and somersault and soar from this to that. A is for acrobat. B. I'd like to have a clever bear, a clever bear, a clever bear. I'd teach him a trick on a pogo stick and watch him in the air. B is for bear. C. I'd like to paddle a swift canoe, a swift canoe, a swift canoe. I wouldn't fiddle faddle, I'd paddle and I'd paddle straight to Kalamazoo. C is for canoe. D. I'd like to bang a big bass drum, a big bass drum, a big bass drum. I'd go ba-boom from dawn till gloom until my ears got numb. D is for drum. E. I'd like to ride an elephant, an elephant, an elephant. I'd shout hi-ho and off I'd go and feel so elegant. E is for elephant. F. I'd like to go on a fishing boat, a fishing boat, a fishing boat. I'd take a look and cast a hook and fish up what's afloat. F is for fishing boat. G. I'd like to be a gondolier, a gondolier, a gondolier. I'd hum a song as I glide along, and everyone would cheer. G is for gondolier. H. I'd like to ride a prancing horse, a prancing horse, a prancing horse. I'd hold on tight with all my might and keep him on the course. H is for horse. I'd like to live in a round igloo, a round igloo, a round igloo. I'd live on ice and feel so nice and never catch the flu. I is for igloo. J. I'd like to saw with a jigsaw, a jigsaw, a jigsaw. I'd sit right down and saw a clown and get a good guffaw. J is for jigsaw. K. I'd like to meet a kangaroo, a kangaroo, a kangaroo. And I'd decide to take a ride and there'd be a hullabaloo. K is for kangaroo. L. I'd like to see a lioness, a lioness, a lioness. I'd hide in the shrubs and watch her cubs and then go home, I guess. L is for lioness. M. I'd like to climb a mountain peak, a mountain peak, a mountain peak. And way up there I'd gasp for air and rest up for a week. M is for mountain. N. I'd like to watch a starry night, a starry night, a starry night. My eyes might ache, but I'd stay awake to watch the velvet sight. N is for night. O. I'd like to sail the ocean deep, the ocean deep, the ocean deep. I'd steer by day for Mandalay, by night I think I'd sleep. O is for ocean. P. I'd like to play the piccolo, the piccolo, the piccolo. With care I'd touch the keys and such and blow a tremolo. P is for piccolo. Q. I'd like to meet a lovely queen, a lovely queen, a lovely queen. I'd bare my brow and then I'd bow and share my nectarine. Q is for queen. I'd like to swing a tennis racket, a tennis racket, a tennis racket. I'd take a ball out on the mall, and oh, how I would whack it. R is for racket. S. I'd like to hear a seashell song, a seashell song, a seashell song. A song of the sea would play for me, and I'd listen all day long. S is for seashell. T. I'd like to climb a cherry tree, a cherry tree, a cherry tree. I'd call my pup and we'd go up for a cherry jamboree. T is for tree. U. I'd like to have a silk umbrella, a silk umbrella, a silk umbrella. I'd open it wide and stand aside to hold it over Stella. U is for umbrella. V. I'd like to play the violin, the violin, the violin. I'd scrape and squeak a tune unique and grin through all the din. V is for violin. W. I'd like to grab a great big whale, a great big whale, a great big whale. His watery spray wouldn't wash me away. I'd never let go of his tail. W is for whale. X. I'd like to have a xylophone, a xylophone, a xylophone. I'd grab a hammer and I'd clamor till all the crows had flown. X is for xylophone. Y. I'd like to see a woolly yak, a woolly yak, a woolly yak. I'd stand and stare at all his hair and the yak would stare right back. Y is for yak. Z. I'd like to be a zookeeper, a zookeeper, a zookeeper. I'd lock all the cages and calm all rages and even be the sweeper. Z is for zookeeper. The end. Hope y'all enjoyed the ABC rhymes, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.